Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to apparently this game called Jump Ultimate Stars. I've never heard of this game. Uh, Daniel, would you care to explain what the hell we're playing? Or what you're playing?
Well, I'll let the intro explain it a little bit. So, oh yeah,
Well,
let's
that
just
game
set
is
the intro
quiet.
play. I might have it a little
You turn...
rigged. Well, I'll fix it next time.
Is he Death Note?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Shounen Jump thing.
Yeah, so what
You know, I
Jump
can barely
Ultimate
hear the
Stars. Okay, well, do you want me to turn it up now?
Yes.
Well, after this is done, I'll.
After the comic thing. There's cards. Welcome to the J Galaxy.
Yeah. Alright, so you're gonna need to hide the screen a little bit while I look at the audio just in case.
It's done.
Alright, let's see.
Daniel, you don't have to like actually go into this menu anymore. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good.
Alright. Alright, now
Cool.
show
I can
everything
actually hear
again.
the game now.
Hooray.
It's in... What the...
Now, so I should point out something
It's
very
not English.
obvious here. Yes, so the game, or this game, did not release in English, or to the Americas at all, for that matter. As far as I'm aware, this was a primarily Japan-only game.
Oh boy.
So, that'll become relevant in a little bit. But the premise is that, well, in case anybody is unfamiliar with it, the Weekly Shonen Jump is a magazine or a manga collection of sorts that
Right.
runs in Japan that just showcases a bunch of comics that young boys and men like. So
Yeah, it's Dragon Ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, your Dragon Ball, your Naruto. But what's interesting about Shonen Jump is that it also has a variety of other things that you normally wouldn't think of being in there. So some sports manga. There are a couple of romance things. We'll get into a lot of them while we go through this game. But basically, what Jump Ultimate Stars is, and its predecessor game Jump Superstars are, is effectively the Smash Bros of Weekly Shonen Jump. Right. So, you got all these characters, and you just throw them in together in a game. So let us begin with the tutorials. Do you want to read the tutorial bot?
I can sense your determination. The only person who can save this universe from catastrophe. I am Jump's protector, Jump Pirate. Okay. I recruit you because of your cunning and strength. Turn out we're dealing with an emergency in space. You have to travel through the portal. Planets known to us for ages have been strewn throughout the universe by a dastardly foe. Please do all you can to save the J-Heroes who've been sealed as comas.
So the comas
are the center of
the
the galaxy where the great evil lies asleep. Yeah, it's the hero. Go get the heroes.
Yeah.
I meet some J-Heroes who've been deceived by this great evil. I want to fight them to get to the heart of the matter. Use your burning passion, they'll gain clarity, and even lend their services to you. Everyone's knowledge and power, you might be able to save the world. It's all up to you. What's it teach you about fundamental fighting here on Earth? You got 2 legs, right? We're pressing left and right, press A.
I'm gonna skip through most of this because I know how to play, and the actual playing doesn't really matter to you. But, so while we go through the tutorial,
okay.
So, what was I gonna say? Right. right. So the actual text that is here, you might notice is in English.
Yeah.
But the text from the original part of this, the intro, was in Japanese. That is because what I have is a translation mod that I realized existed about 3 days ago.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so we should be able to read what these people are saying now, or at least some degree of what they're saying.
Right.
Which will be very funny because I'm sure that at least one part of this will spoil something in the future. But, yeah. Not all the text is translated, though, as you might have noticed there.
Yeah, it's good enough, though.
Yeah, it's good enough, and it will be serviceable for anything that I need it to do or explain, but, some of this will be difficult depending on what is and isn't translated. But, yeah, he's just telling me more about combos, saying to KO the person again. But there are a lot of, like, interesting mechanics in this game, too, so, like, you might notice that some of these attacks are lasting longer depending on various things happening during them. So, like, that rapid-fire punch, I occasionally am doing it less or more times. Like, there are buttons that require you to hold inputs. There are buttons that require you to mash inputs. It's quite the complex system, all things considered. Let's see. Being that each character has their own unique sets. No shit. Alright. Now we move on to the next one, which will be... I think this is the one for switching. Yeah, okay. So... Alright, I forgot which button is to guard. Alright, I can just hold down for guard, right? Yada yada. Okay, and then... Ow. There we go. Yeah, a lot of these mechanics that's going over won't be overly necessary. Alright. And here's the part that actually requires me to use the bottom screen, which requires me to use my mouse, which is a problem for this, because that means I had to take my hand off of my controller. So yeah, you can swap characters by pressing the touchscreen, or you can summon support characters by touching comas that are 2 or 3 blocks. Actually, I guess I should go into that a little bit more in detail. So, comas that are 1 character are cannot be used, but can give secondary effects. Comas that are 2 to 3 blocks are support comas that will do a various effect when you use them, and comas that are 4 or more blocks are characters that you can use to play the actual game as. And now it's going to teach us how to do the deck building.
Deck building, Jesus.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fair amount of deck building that's gonna be required of this game. Luckily for us, I basically know how to do all this myself, given I've played this game way too much. So I know what I want, how to get to what I want, and more or less how to farm for shit. So I'll do most of the farming and character getting and deck building off screen, but the actual combat will be mainly on screen. This stream will probably be the only one that you see me actually going and buying some of the character comas, because, well, we can't just run around with the base deck forever.
Right.
So I do want to get a couple of more powerful units before we sign off for today, which luckily won't be that long. But yeah, I am kind of just trying to mash through this as fast as possible to get through it faster, because you cannot skip these cutscenes. Which, I mean, you know,
this is just average, long-ass, for no reason Japanese game tutorial.
I mean, to be fair, this, if I remember correctly, some of these mechanics didn't exist in the original Jump Superstars. Like, for example, the side deck on the right didn't used to exist, so if you had to get rid of a piece, you had to go find it again in the long list of pieces.
That's stupid.
There also wasn't the left or right input, so you had to touchscreen everything. And then the leader was not decided by a button. Instead, it was like the leftmost unit was your leader, and that was it, no matter what. Like, there are a lot of weird gimmicks of the first game that didn't make it into the second game, for better or worse. But yeah. Most of this probably won't come into too much play, but it'll probably be fine. Alright, and that's all the tutorials for Earth. Now we can get the hell out of here. Alright, so now to J-Space, our first actual worlds. And, well, I'll let you take a look at the various worlds and tell me if there's anyone that you recognize Ancestral or want me to go to, alright?
Okay.
So, we got Mio and Roji's Burrow, Majin Tante Nogami Nero, or D Gray Man. Then we have Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Black Cat. And then, oh, look at that! Whatever could that be? I've never seen that anime.
I don't know what that is.
And then Rokuden, Nashi Blues, and Saint Seiya.
I'll just start with Dragon Ball.
Which one do you want me to do first?
Just start with Dragon Ball.
Alright.
Because at least know something about how Dragon Ball works.
Yeah. But yeah,
so
so each one has like a little opening segment of various things that happen in the manga to kind of get you acquainted with what it's about. If you've never
like
seen
3
it before,
seconds.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not, like, it's unobtrusive. It could be worse.
No, I'm saying you can't read that. It's too short.
Well, I mean, that's the point, is that it's not trying to spoil anything. Not that anything is in a coherent manner in the first place, but still.
They should Goku with a halo. It means he's fucking dead, my guy.
Yeah, but you don't know when he's dead. He's dead quite a lot, to be honest.
That's true. Goku does die a fuckload. Hi, Greg.
Oh yeah, did I mention that this is also up to 4 players in one round, or one...
Thank you, DS Download Play.
Yeah,
well, this is just Smash 3DS,
this is a game that you could definitely beat the shit out of your friends in.
This definitely sounds like a game you would play on the bus to school, or like in the car.
Oh yeah, I should also mention that you can also break the walls.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, so you'll be seeing me break the walls a lot in this
just fucking
game.
push them off stage. You just... It's like that one King of Fighters stage or whatever the fuck in Ultimate. Just keep it... Or like, what's the other one that's been there forever? Something Zone? What is it? Flat Zone? It's just Flat Zone. Just a walk
Yeah,
off.
it really is like Flat Zone, actually. Yeah, this Naruto does not combo very well with his attacks.
Oh, you cleared it. Good job.
Yeah, so
Yeah, go
as you
get
can
his
see,
Shonen Smash.
there are various conditions that need to be met per stage. Some stages have more, some stages have less. Each one can give you either points to unlock new things or actual characters. That next part will be very important for this stage in particular. Also, there are a couple of different modes. So the last one we saw was just your standard point match system. This one is a KO based one. So if any character dies, they are out of the game for the rest of the game. This can be problematic given that you can get wrung out still.
That's something.
Speaking of, oh shit. All right, there we go. And I don't know what Gotenks is doing over there. And there goes Goku. Gotenks, fuck me. I swear, when I was doing this on the side myself at some point, this particular one went a lot smoother. Again, maybe it didn't. Alright, let's switch over to Naruto. Okay. And there it goes. Okay, so I got a hidden mission as well, so that's nice. Oh, I got Vegeta. Nice. Alright, so I do want to get that one, so I'm gonna do that mission again and do it as Naruto this time. Alright, and there goes Goku. There goes Gotenks. And there goes Piccolo. And
There's
there goes.
Vegeta. Nice.
Yeah, ground slams are kind of busted in this
It's like
game.
Mario's side smash.
Yep. Alright, so I have gotten Gohan. So we're gonna go into the
Really? You
menu.
want Gohan?
Yes, because this is Teen Gohan specifically, not
Isn't
the
Gohan,
adult
like,
Gohan.
Ass? and
No. Well, I mean, it's complicated. But basically, Gohan in the Cell Saga, which is Teen Gohan, is like the strongest character of that arc. So he's fine for this one. We want this one in particular, though, which we'll get to in a minute. Also, I think Greg has been typing things, so you might want to check the stream.
No, he's... I love the casual SmackDown go and jump the shark with this before he did.
Anyway, so we're gonna go do this one now. And we are trying to get all of the Dragon Balls, unsurprisingly. It's almost like this is the recurring theme of the show or something.
Yep.
Now. And where did those Dragon Balls drop off on? Okay, cool. And we unlock Bulma, Krillin, and Piccolo. Yay. And now the world is cleared, and now it is colored in. So, yay. Alright, and now we have enough to unlock Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which is, frankly, at least in my opinion, one of the strongest characters in this damn game. So, that's gonna be fun. Now we are going to add him into the deck. Which also means that, sorry Naruto, but we don't have enough... Actually, I think if we finagle the space a little bit... Then we do that... And then... do that... Oh, they didn't translate the text as to what the single comas do, so I have no idea what any of those
Well, just
do.
go back to the screen and I'll hit Google Translate. Here, let me go to Google Translate, okay?
Well, no, the problem is that it literally has nothing here. This is supposed to have some degree of text somewhere on this.
Oh, it's just blank.
Yeah, so that's a problem.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Dragon Ball
I mean,
has
like,
nothing
it's
to do- okay,
fine. I remember what some of these do vaguely.
Okay.
It's just that some of these specifically will be kind of problematic for me to try and remember off the top of my head.
I really forget just how much one company just owns a genre in Japan. It's kind of insane. It's like how Disney just owned the box office in 2019, and then you're like, no, that's just only one fucking company. That isn't just literally like the majority of popular shit.
But yeah, so Super Saiyan 2 go on. Yeah, spikes
Nice.
and everything. And it goes.
But you have to fight a door.
That's just supposed to be a generic coma.
No,
I think it's what it's supposed to be.
it's a door. Alright, we'll pick another planet, I guess.
Alright. Yeah, so this should either go very quickly or very long, depending on how much I remember how to play this game.
Well,
So
you're doing a
what
good
do you
job so
want
far.
to do next?
Do One Piece, I guess.
Alright, Greg, you have any
I don't know, show me One
objections?
Piece, and I want to watch it because there's 1,000 fuck episodes. Greg says no idea. Just pick One
Actually,
Piece.
you know what's hilarious about this is that I think this released in like 2007 or something.
Oh,
So One Piece, I think, only started getting to the latter halves of its no, it wasn't even the latter half of its first arc.
there were 42 episodes, 292 to 333 in 2007. There were 42 episodes aired.
Yeah, so this was God, the entire crew hadn't even split up by this point yet.
It says it transitioned from the Ennies Lobby arc to the post Ennies Lobby and the Ice Hunter arc.
Nope.
That's it. Well, no, that's what it
I
says.
think it might have been Ennie's one. Oh fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm reading what Google says, and Google gave me AI, so I'm just gonna agree with the AI.
Yeah,
is
well,
my
I
nine.
mean, there's just a
Also,
lot of
I
things going on with this
I do
one.
love though that apparently, you know how AI just sometimes just fucking lies and Google just doesn't fix it.
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah.
Apparently, in Germany, there was a court case. Basically, there was a company that Google, like, their AI was like, this company's done a lot of fraud, like, more or less. And, nice. And the company sued Google, and they're like, hey, for a few times, they were like, hey, can you, like, fix this? Like, you know, they sent a request, and they're like, can you try it out? And Google was like, sure, eventually. And they just never fixed it. So they sued Google, and Google was like, well, it's just search results. And the court went, no. That's editorial. So you're responsible for that, so you have to pay them and fix it. And you're responsible for fixing it. Anything in the future, you must fix it within reasonable time frame. So, like, Google... I love that Google is now getting into trouble with AI. Thank God. Because, like, if you're blatantly fucking wrong so hard that it goes to a lawsuit, maybe, like, I don't know, fix your fucking AI so you could tell it, like, this is the answer? Like, it kind of is annoying how often AI is just wrong.
I mean,
like, AI can be useful, but the fact that it's just consistently wrong and it's, like, so wrong that it's, like, it thinks it's correct is annoying to no end. Like, if it wasn't so fucking confident, I wouldn't be as mad. Like, don't be confidently wrong. Just, like, be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'd rather have the AI say, like, I'm not sure. I think it might be this. Here's some sources for you to verify. You know? Like, just don't be fucking confidently wrong. It's annoying as shit. Am I right, Greg?
This is actually incredibly difficult to kill this enemy, like, or normally, because the stage is designed terribly.
You've died. Good job.
I mean, look, the AI is having just as much difficulty as me navigating this shit. This is actually a better.
Oh yeah, there's some good news today. Apparently, New York did not burn to the ground. The only thing they really destroyed was like a few cop cars and a bus, a school bus. And apparently, there are Europeans there for the World Cup. That was their first day in New York City, and they're just like, "What the fuck is happening?" I love that. That's so funny, dude. Also, my brother was like, wishing he was in New York so hard so he could just hang out with everybody. He was like, I wish I was there. Who the fuck are you fighting now? Who's the dude in the suit?
Still.
Is that a woman in a towel?
Yeah, there was something about that in One Piece, I think. I think it was one of the times that Nami was trying to seduce somebody to get something.
Yeah, see, I like some Japanese culture, but, like, come on, bro. Just, like, you don't need that. Just be normal.
Look,
I know,
the
Greg,
one
that it's
who's,
the architecture is supposed to be somewhat correct, but, like, fuck that, dude.
I don't get it either, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Just really likes using that to get rid of all my meter. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. Alright, and we have unlocked Sanji.
There is good news for AI, though. Apparently, if you subscribe to the $200 ChatGPT subscription, if you use it to its full potential, you can cost OpenAI 14 grand. So if you're wondering why AI keeps burning to the ground and they're like, we need more money, please, that's why. Because these idiots just don't know how to fucking not do that. Like, just... AI is stupid. Also, AMD said that they expect RAM prices to return to normal in like 2 years. What?
Oh boy.
You know, I was actually gonna like build a new PC like this year because my PC's, you know, like 6 years old. It's from 2020, so it's kind of getting long in the tooth. So I was like, all right, I'll wait for a 60 series GPU, you know, because I can get a better one that's at the forefront. I'm like, I'll get a 6080. Nope, not buying a PC. Not with RAM at that much money. Like, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM is... Nope. The only time I ever see that is if I get a computer from work and I'm like, RAM. Actually, how much is 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM right now? Let's see, Micro Center. $1,000! Oh, neat, it's discounted from $1,500. Wow, what a steal. It's not like that was getting that 6 months ago. Like, literally, like, we bought Dennis, like, 96 gigs of RAM for his computer last year, Daniel. It was 180. You know how much that RAM is going for now? The $180 of RAM we bought? It is, I'll tell you here, I'm going to check it right now. It is 1,800. His entire computer was like 2,100. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I just... Fucking stupid. How much is this RAM if I just get up?
Okay. I mean, one day we'll have sense, maybe.
Yeah, this RAM that I'm looking at here in the $1,000 RAM from Micro Center, it was last year. Hey, why can't I click in this? I hate that I can't click. Last year on Amazon, it was like about $250. Like consistently $200 last summer, and then it's just now $1,000 for no fucking reason. I fucking hate this.
Ah, fuck. Ah, damn it. Okay, that could have gone better. Alright, I've unlocked Nami, but I want to complete that. Stay first for the whole match. Oh, did I not? Oh, I must have missed out on the first chest. What? Okay, there we go. I should be fine. Yeah, while we're in a lull, I do find one of the more interesting parts about this game in particular is just how much variety they somehow managed to cram into it as well. Like it would be, or it could have just been a simple like Smash Bros. Thing where they just had you fight and fight some more, but no, they actually have to make you, or they make you think about how to clear some of these stages. Yeah. Greg, do you have any choices?
Greg, where do you want to go?
Cleared?
Where do you want to go, Greg? Okay, this is great. I love. You know what's? He wants to go to Hunter x Hunter.
Greg says Hunter x Hunter.
You know what's great, Daniel, is I went like out earlier to like the Apple Store and to like charge my car during the day today. And while I was out like charging my car, I stopped in at CVS to get some cash like out of an ATM. And I did that at like maybe like between like 2 and 3. Only half an hour ago to get a message from my bank stating, "Hey, you withdrew $40 out of this ATM. Was that you?" What is the point of letting me know if it's hours and hours late? Like, I got that 7 hours ago. I don't, like, just why? So who's the guy in the suit, by the way?
This is Sanji. He's the cook of the Straw Hat Pirates. And also a man who kicks everybody in the face.
I can see that. So his specialty.
He also has one of the.
So he's Patrick from that one episode. So he's Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob. He's like, kicking. I want to do some kicking. Yeah, but he doesn't get immediately folded by Sandy. Yeah. Honestly, watching
the
footage
here is that Sanji is actually knows what he's doing with the whole kicking aspect.
But yeah, it's not Patrick.
Well, yeah.
What are they using? Clone no Jutsu? Whatever the fuck? Isn't that from something? Game set.
Yep. Greg says he wanted to be Sanji when he grew up for a hot minute.
Oh, from now. Oh, yeah, it's from Naruto. Forgot about that. Whatever. It's Shounen.
That's a very, very large bar there that you've just thrown out.
Look, how many times in Shounen have someone kicked someone? Millions of times.
Well, that's a high
Goku
amount.
regularly kicks people in the next week every time. It's a very large bar. I've run into. Thanks, Greg. I know. Look, I like Shonen. It's fun to watch the action unfold, but like, I need more than just kicking people in the face to enjoy it. You know, I need a good plot. Like, that's why I've been enjoying what we've been watching lately, you know, with Bleach. Like, I've been enjoying Bleach quite a bit, because it's got an actually, like, interesting story going on. There's a lot of good lore. Like, I like it. I like Bleach. I'm really on Season 2, but I'm quite enjoying it. Damn, you got a lot of stuff to... Just you wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Greg is like Season 3 or 4 or better. How many seasons are we watching
Oh
through?
boy, so hold on.
Destroy all the walls.
Yeah, no, so these are the worst missions in this game by far.
Woo! Greg, I know there's 20, but how many seasons are we actually going to watch out of like the 20-something seasons?
That's a great question. But anyway, so the reason why this sucks is because the game usually will give you a predetermined set to clear this wall clearing mission from, and most of the time these characters all suck. Luckily, I do remember vaguely how the best strat for this, which is just spamming this one guy's yo-yo attack repeatedly. Oops. Okay, I need to get a higher vantage point for that. Because thankfully, Killua, who is this guy's name, his yo-yo has a double hit on it. So every hit is effectively 2, which means that he gets 4 hits as opposed to his basic or his, or the other character who is gone. And now we get rid of that side, and now we get started on this side. Okay. Oh, fuck. And there we go. Son of a bitch. Okay, what is the final mission for this? Shit. And that's why this is awful, because you have to clear this in 1 minute. So punching the side walls might help a little bit on that. Alright. Oops. Unfortunately, I am incredibly rusty on trying to do this, so I don't remember the actually good strats for this anymore. Am I supposed just be able to beat this faster than this. Maybe that was it. Okay, well, we can try that next. And that wasn't too much faster. Shit. I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I can't do it, then we're gonna move on to the next area.
Okay.
Whoops. I should already reset that. Okay. I feel like I'm losing like some amount of my inputs too, which is not helping trying to do this in 1 minute.
Did you already break that?
What?
Did you break this already? You have to break every single piece? That's stupid.
Yes, I had to break every bit of wall, and technically speaking, I have done this, you're correct. But in order to beat the entire world, I need to break all of it within a minute.
Well,
I've gotten a little under 2 minutes so far. And unfortunately, I don't quite remember how to... Oh, maybe that was part of the way.
Game set. Well, you
Yeah,
did it.
no, I need to grind that one off stream, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember how to do that properly.
Let's go somewhere else then.
Well, anybody got anything else they want to do? Otherwise, I'll choose the next one.
You choose the next one. It's your turn.
Alright, then I'll do Saint Seiya.
Oh, I got open dolphin.
Now, Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, but Saint Seiya doesn't actually have a recent anime. The most recent one, I think, was from the 90s or something, if there was one. Like, yeah, it's pretty old. It's finished, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, Saint Seiya is old, Greg says. Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting of how that all works because from what I understand, it was a fairly like popular, or if not popular, then like well-known anime at the time or manga at the time.
Now,
But it's not really something that I've really heard anybody talking about.
maybe it's just because it's
odd.
old. Has it gotten any new content or not really?
There's an ongoing sequel series. Very exciting stuff. But yeah, it was something, or like the plot of it is something like all the characters have the power of constellations or something like that. So, oh god.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Is that
it's
just
basically your
Mercury, whatever the Jupiter, whatever the fuck.
what?
What's that show where they're all like anime girls named after planets or whatever the fuck? Sailor Moon? Yeah, it just sounds like Sailor Moon, Daniel.
Well,
I know, Greg.
you know, I want to argue against it, but it's really more similar to Sailor Moon than it needs to be.
It's a Greek mythology thing. So is
Well,
God of War, Greg.
I mean, there's a lot of overlap. There's
I mean, it's an RPG.
there's mythology, constellations, and people getting punched really fucking hard.
Well, that's just God of War.
Well, like I said,
Well, God of War's on my list for us to play, and I think I know a game that we can play midweek soon. Well, Star Fox, I think, is like next week, right? Is Star Fox next week? When is Star Fox coming out? June 25th. So that's. Oh yeah, it's a week from Thursday. Sweet. Yeah. Alright, cool. That'll be fun. Since Sarah loves the God of War as much as it does with Sailor Moon, which is hilarious, Greg says.
oh god.
Yeah, well, God of War's God of War. It's very fun. I'm really looking forward to taking you guys through God of War. That's gonna be great.
Oh, I have to do this.
It's so much. It's really good. It has a good story. We're not gonna play the originals. We'll play the 20. We'll start with the 2018 one. I'll just if you want, I can give you just a lore video for that. But I think there's gonna be spoilers, so I'm not going to.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to going through God of War 2018 again. I quite enjoyed playing that game during COVID. It's very good. Action is fun. And it's a genuinely good story.
Wait, what do you mean I didn't
Kratos
finish
and
the last
Atreus. One, so. I've been seeing more people playing it lately because the new one got announced.
Oh, I need to do this without
You
getting.
need to get no damage.
Fantastic, just what I wanted to see.
You already hit. Congrats. If I tried to write across routes in God of War, it would probably end up something a lot like Saint Seiya, but worse. I guess, yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, I love Nintendo here. They said Ocarina of Time remake has stunning visuals, updated designs, and timeless gameplay. It's like, cool, why'd you show 1/10 of a second of a cutscene? Thanks, guys. Like, the game's coming out this year, just show fucking gameplay. It's not hard. Like, it's just dumb. Nice. Nope. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yes, this perfect strat is running the fuck away.
Wall breaker.
Anyway, so this also has a wall breaker stage, but
they haven't started yet, Greg?
Sega has a significantly stronger kit to deal with the walls.
Nice.
This is conversely influenced by the fact that the walls here are like 3 times as strong as the walls in the other stage, though these walls are also not nearly as vertical. So, okay. Right. Now, oh god.
POV Amphorius, looking at that architecture. Also, I'm coming across people who've been playing Amphorius lately, and they're like, bro, why pain? And they're all like, welcome, the Reddit community. They'll just be like, see you tomorrow, and the person in OP is like, why?
Well, if you get used to it.
Exactly. You have to go through the same pain as us. You barely beat that in 1 minute.
I mean, if it works, it works. Now, what the hell's that last mission? Oh, god damn it.
Special attack.
Screw you, game. I'm doing that one off stream. That one's just a time sink. Alright, next one. Matt, you got Nihio and Roji's Bureau, Dr. Greyman, Neuro.
Do the Greyman or whatever.
Oh, Greyman? Right?
Sure, why not?
See, I don't think I ever saw Gray Man in the Shonen Jump mangas that I got. I'm pretty sure it's a older one. I don't remember it being talked about very much. Also, Greg says, yes, it is hard. They haven't started the game yet, I think.
No, Greg already said that earlier.
I don't know if you saw that. And there it goes. Bye, good sir. Wow. Layer 3 is just freaking killing themselves. I don't even do shit. And there they go. Oh, damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake. And out of there. You've actually considered showing Dr. Greyman, huh? I did not remember Greyman having an anime. Or just the Greyman. I see. Finally. The problems with playing a strong deck, if you have to fight your own deck, it's really hard to kill it. Yeah, well, my main issue is that it tries to be dark and thinky, but sometimes feels a bit random to work on that tone. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Okay, I'd like to try that one again, so we're gonna look for some other people. Let's see. I'm also not sure if this is the translation patch or not, but it seems to be kind of slowing down a little bit when I like scroll. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that.
It is a little, but not too much. Yeah.
Actually, this might be shorter than I thought it would be, depending on how much I actually try and finish up. Anyway, that world is done. So, Greg, it's your turn. We got Nero, Bureau, Black Cat, and Rokuden Nashi Blues.
He is typing. Black Cat.
Okay, Black Cat it is.
What is this show about?
So this one I actually have seen. It's about an ex-assassin who's basically a gun for hire who gets conscripted by this dude that's guiding around a girl who can turn random parts of her body into other things like wings or knives.
Okay.
It's about reach. You get out of here, Craig.
That's fucking weird.
I can't really disagree with the whole part about it being weird because it was really weird, especially the anime, because I think the anime wasn't as or wasn't the same thing as the manga was.
Okay.
So like how to describe it? Yeah, as Greg said, it's kind of deranged.
Nice. Makes you see, how do you come up with something like that?
I don't know. Some of you are probably having acid trips while they're writing some of these manga.
Yeah. It's like there's so many weird, just other ideas for like American rap. It's like, how'd they think of this? Oh, they were high. Like in the 70s. Like,
Right, that should be enough.
oh yeah, so apparently, yeah, if you want to know an example of, like, stupidity with, like, being on drugs, apparently the song You See Me Crying by Aerosmith, apparently Steven Tyler and Joe Perry of Aerosmith were listening to the radio and heard a song that Steven Tyler really liked. He just told Perry, reportedly, we should do a cover version of this, and then Perry turned to Tyler and was like, that's us, fuckhead. He's like, wait, we made that song? He's like, yeah. And he's like, oh. And it's like, yeah, that's what happens if you do drugs in the 70s. Don't do drugs, chat. Only do anything your doctor legally has prescribed you. The only drugs you should take are ones your your licensed medical professional has assigned to you. Because otherwise, probably not a good idea. Like, legit, like, get it from your doctor. Don't, like, be like, oh, these maxers on TikTok. Like, ignore those people. Just only get stuff from your doctor. Or another licensed medical professional. That's, like,
as
you
Greg
should probably
said,
have
or
this.
the over-the-counter stuff for headaches and that.
Yeah, over-the-counter stuff is fine, too. But don't take that excessively. Take it within the recommended parameters on the box. Where it says, like, don't take more than 4 Tylenol in a day. Don't take more than 4 Tylenol in a day. Or whatever. You know, like, just only take stuff the recommended amount. This is why I just don't do anything. The only medicine I take is like allergy medication, which is over the counter, and then I take my asthma medication, which is prescribed to me by my doctor. But I haven't even taken that in months. I didn't even really need that this year. I needed it like maybe twice. Like I actually didn't need it this year, which felt great. My allergies were like my asthma was actually not bad this year. And now everything's like stupid hot. It's just melted all like everything down. So like I'm good. Which is nice. It's nice to not have to deal with it this year. Because, man, a few years ago, it was bad. Your allergies kick your ass, Greg. I know. Mine too, if I'm not taking Zyrtec.
Oh,
or the generic of it. But, like, ugh. Alright, more fights.
Yeah, well, this is the,
what the fuck?
This is one
I
of
see...
the, like, awful ones, because it's...
Game
so... Yeah, I need to make sure that the ally does not get hit, but the ally's a dumbass and doesn't move.
Nice.
So I need to position myself in a way that I can get in the way of them attacking and just beat the shit out of them in the corner. And now I am just going to very calmly kick both of them in the corner. Oh. Oh god, it is laggy. Holy shit.
Nice.
Alright, and back to corner. Son of a bitch. Son of... Okay, well, we got a fair amount of that. What's the... Oh. I'll do that one off screen.
Oh boy.
I mean, that one's pretty simple. Oh,
yeah, that wasn't... No. Like, that was a good fight. But I guess fight this one now.
Like, the requirement
Great.
is just that I do it for 30 seconds, so kicking them away without specials is easy.
Greg says he's reminded of a Dragon Ball Xenoverse mission somehow from what you're doing.
I mean, I could believe it.
I liked
There's
it. That
probably a
game was
Xenoverse
fun.
mission.
That game was fun. Like, it was simple and kind of dumb, but it was fun.
I think you're thinking of the wrong game.
I didn't play Xenoverse? Oh, no, I played the other Dragon Ball thing.
You played Fighters.
No, not Fighters, the other one that we played. The one we were, like, going...
That was Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we played Budokai Tenkaichi. Budokai Tenkaichi was very fun.
Oh,
That stage dies. Xenoverse is time travel? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sure. Who's that little guy?
Where the hell did the other guy go? Oh, there it is.
He respawned?
Goodbye,
Damn.
everybody.
Holy shit, you crushed them.
Yeah, the power of yeeting people into oblivion.
So apparently for the World Cup today, apparently Ecuador fans put an Ecuador shirt on the Rocky statue in Philadelphia. Apparently, according to people in Philadelphia on the World Cup subreddit, you should not do that because it's considered bad luck. Ecuador lost.
Okay.
Yeah, don't just be like statue. Don't fuck with the statue. We are gonna watch Rocky at some point, by the way. That movie's fucking goated. It's legitimately great.
Also, Craig, have
games
you ever heard of this particular manga before? Because I still have no understanding of why this person uses a teenager as a baseball bat. I can do that one.
Well, Greg says he's never read it. But Greg
Well,
also
that's
said the mission he's thinking of from Xenoverse is the one that has you stuck in Ginny's body trying to keep Gohan and Krillin alive while they do their damnedest not to live.
There we go.
Nice. What the f is that shot? Congratulations, you have done it.
Hooray. Now I just need to clean up the rest of the missions here and I'll be golden. Alright, one more and then we should actually be done with this world already.
Nice.
Well, a little bit.
I gotta say, the art's really fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is...
That's manga artists, man. Manga artists are fucking good at their job.
This is like the heyday of the manga artistry.
But they were still, like,
stuff.
drawing it.
Yeah, it's still drawing it, not as many support tools,
You didn't have
not
about
as much
50 Damn, you're getting your ass
side
kicked.
stuff for it.
Ah.
I don't describe it, really. Though this is also the age where manga top or like design choices were sometimes questionable.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure we'll get to at least 1 to 2 of them, which are...
It's gonna be a woman. I just had to
like
hide
that.
the screen because it's just a woman with her tits out.
Well, look, we're not gonna experience that in this game,
Oh,
but
good.
the source materials, on the other hand, have different issues. Which is why we're not going to read any of them.
Question: was Food Wars technically a shonen?
Shonen,
Like, is it
yes,
one of the brands?
but it was not a shonen that was in Weekly Shonen Jump.
Okay,
Or
it's not a Shonen
was
Jump.
it in Shonen Jump actually?
I'll Google it. Is Food Wars in Shonen Jump? Let's see. Is Food Wars in Shonen Jump? Is Food Wars Shonen Jump? Yes.
Yeah.
From 2012 to 2019. Yes. Google's like, hey, do you want to know more about that anime? No, I fucking don't. I watched one episode and immediately turned it the fuck off because it was just... In the words of the sniper from Team Fortress 2, professionals have standards. And that show has no fucking standards.
Ah!
Like, just... No. That show is just a giant, like, this. Why is this here? I fucking hated that. Bonk.
Ah!
God, that video's from 2009. Holy shit. I love Team Fortress 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's just such a good game.
Alright, now we're done with that. We can move on to the next stage, which is Planet Wrestle.
Noise. Oh boy. Muscle
Is
Man.
the-
Does it look like a pig
Yep.
head?
I mean, well, the screens will describe it enough, I think.
I guess.
I heard this one was either having a new season or had a new season very recently. But yeah, this was just like an entire anime about superpowered wrestling, I guess.
Nice. You know what? I don't know why I'm thinking of it all of a sudden with like wrestling, but I guess maybe it's because it's got motifs that are similar to it. Do you remember the Nick's show El Tigre? That was a fun
Yes.
show.
Wait, that was Nickelodeon? I thought that was something else.
No, that was Nick, dude. That was Nickelodeon.
Oh.
I'll double check. Yes, it was. It was animated in Flash. Oh, that's why it sometimes looked like complete ass. It was animated in Flash. Bro, that's funny. So that... Okay, well that explains why the games actually looked like the show, because they could just take the fucking models and just use them again. For the Flash games on Nick.com back in the day. It's just literally from the show, just downscaled in quality, because it's not TV.
Nice.
That's hilarious, realizing that now. Flash is just... I mean, it's
Nico
Adobe
means
Flash.
muscle, but he also looks like a bit like a Nico Man.
Looks,
Also,
it has a continuation
yes,
going,
it looks
Greg?
like Nico Man has a continuation going.
Nice. Greg, did you watch LT Grey back in the day on Nick, or no? No? Man, am I the only one to watch that? That show was fun.
I mean, I watched a little bit, but I don't remember too much of it.
I mean, it was very steeped in, like, Mexico, Latin American culture, and that was dope, because I'd never really seen much of that before, you know, other than, like, just in passing. So it's actually kind of dope, like, to just see that. Because, like, I mean, Mexican culture is just dope as shit, you know? Like, I don't know, it's just really cool. Plus, they make some of the best fucking food on Earth. Holy. Living in California really helps with having access to good Mexican food. KO. The thing I remember about that show... Actually, I only remember a few things. I don't...
You just...
There was some good, wild stuff back in the day. There was some good stuff.
Yeah.
I stopped watching after like 2009. When was El Tigre on? 2007 to 2008. It was only like a year? Really? It's on Wikipedia. There's only 26 episodes? Really? Okay. Huh.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I would like some health, damn it. Where is the health? Okay, I've gotten some health. Very little amounts of it, but I have gotten it. I'm just gonna let them beat the shit out of each other and stay as far away from that as possible. Now they're having fun down there.
Oh yeah, I forgot that show had Danny Trejo in it. Danny Trejo is a national treasure. He's very funny. He's like old as fuck, but still got it. In like fighting stuff.
Okay.
We saw him in Spy Kids, right? Like that was him? Double checking.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, he was in Spy Kids. Yeah, he's their uncle. He's Machete Cortez in Spy Kids and Spy Kids. All the Spy Kids movies. Boy, Spy Kids, that was that shit's a fever dream.
It wasn't that bad.
No, one is good. The sequels are okay. But that first one is just really good, you know? Like, I'm nostalgic for it. Even with the very fucking blatant McDonald's ad. Like, we have enough time to eat McDonald's. It just brings up the whole thing with the fuck golden arches. And it's very funny. I mean, what are you gonna do?
It is what it is.
Yeah, Planet X.
Anyway, now it's time for the
Space
boss.
Nope.
Yep, so these are usually straightforward. Beat the boss, move on to the next world.
Got it. I still can't believe I beat that boss last night in E33. Holy fuck. Like, how the fuck did I do that, Daniel? A mid-gamer. I thought you're fighting the boss, you're just fighting fuck Goku. What the f...
Now, I'd like it if my ally stopped fucking dying. That'd be nice.
Nope, sorry. Oh, and you died. Well, you died now.
That one I kind of ran into.
Hey, I know that shit. Hey, that's a Shounen, technically. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that's a hint towards something that's going to show up in the next world, if I'm not mistaken.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, I have such a tough relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh, man. I want to like it, and then like it does something good, and then it just does something that makes me just not give a fuck anymore. And it's disappointing.
Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very hit or miss with its story writing, in my opinion.
It's really disappointing. Like, I enjoyed, like, nice. What was the one that I enjoyed?
Arc 5? No. What was it? V-Rains?
Yeah, no. Was it D-Rains?
Well, we only watched V-Rains, 5Ds, and...
I enjoyed 5Ds.
I think that was it? No, Zexal, that's the other one.
Oh yeah, I don't think I watched Zexal.
Yeah, you weren't there for Zexal. You were only there for V-Rains and
5Ds.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed 5Ds for the first little bit though. That was fun because it was like it wasn't just fucking winning all the time, which is just bores me as a writing aspect in a lot of shonen.
Yeah, but 5Ds before it started getting too in its own ass about.
Yeah, and then what was the one that was like in like the? What was the one that was in like cyberspace or whatever?
That one was V-Rains.
That one just frustrated me because I'm like, oh, here he goes pulling out some bullshit move with the tornado again, and it's like, like, do they not realize that it's not interesting to have your characters just win all the time? Like, I don't understand why they don't have that mindset.
You'd be surprised how much of Yu-Gi-Oh is just the characters pulling something out of their ass.
Yeah, but it's like not a very fun writing element. Like, just Like, have a
I
situation where he,
agree.
like, loses and he's, like, down a bunch of cards and has to scrounge his way back up from the beginning. Like, it makes it more interesting because you connect with the character more because he's like, damn, that's a struggle. And it's just frustrates me to no end when they're like, yeah, I won because the script. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
Rix's 5D should become initial D, but playing a card game while driving. Oh, that'd be
Honestly,
actually
it really
hilarious.
should have been.
That'd have been sick as
Imagine if you
fuck.
will. Yeah, imagine if you will. They instead
Drifting
of
while
just a circular
Yu-Gi-Oh?
track, they actually had to go through the track without killing themselves.
Yeah, they'd actually drive. Yeah, it wasn't just autopilot.
Oh.
Greg says
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a pendulum between good and but why? Straight up. Which probably they came up with pendulum
Okay,
something.
well, there's a
Honestly, though,
secret
initial D
galaxy.
with Yu-Gi-Oh would like for 5Ds, that would be actually dope as hell. Like, imagine they're like, gotta make this tough drift while also playing Dark Magician or whatever the fuck, you know? And like, if you fuck up,
Imagine
like
losing your life.
no, but
like,
like,
around
but
your
another
card.
way, you,
That
but
was-
like as an added problem, you can legitimately just your card can fly out the window if you don't put it in the right spot. So you just lose it, and your opponent has a chance to catch it. Like as another
actually,
element.
hold on. I
Well, losing
remember
your
something.
life points wore out
There
your tires.
is something like that. It's one of the 5D's video games, I think.
Yeah. Oh really? Oh nice.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, that one still plays like ass,
Of course it
but
does.
it kind of works like that, as far as I'm aware.
Breaks us
Anyway,
life points. You
so-
skid out and die. Yeah. You just fall off the cliff.
Yeah, but before we get onto that,
Secret
we unlocked
planet.
some secret worlds. So this will occasionally happen when you beat some of the worlds, mainly the bosses, under the special conditions. You can unlock worlds that aren't normally there, that have new units for better or worse sometimes. I argue this one is one of the worst ones, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, we're just gonna do this and the other one really quickly, and then move on with our lives. Okay. I forgot that that's a playable player character. Okay, you go. When you run out of life points, you just get out and die. Yeah, that was definitely the 5D's game I was thinking of. Alright, let's do Ninku, I think is how you pronounce this one. Yeah, some of these options, I'm just like, who thought of this and why? Mm,
Oh boy. Well, I guess there is some sports news tonight. The Carolina Hurricanes have officially won the Stanley Cup final. They are officially the best team in hockey this season. They have won. Congratulations to Carolina Hurricanes. Thank you for beating Vegas. As a Sharks fan, fuck Vegas. So thank you, Carolina, for that. Good job. Why are you beating up a little kid who plays baseball?
because this little kid started it.
Right. Because that's legally acceptable.
Oh, I don't know what you want me to tell you here. Alright. So now
Go
we're
after
in...
sports. Well, go to sports, because sports is on my head.
Yeah, so we got football, soccer,
Tennis.
tennis, and basketball.
Do basketball, because the friggin' Knicks.
Alright, fine.
You know what's funny is their full name is the Knicker.
Bad and Kelly intent, you do what you have to do to defend yourself.
You know what's funny? So the Knicks, their official name was the New York Knickerbockers because they were... It's 1946 team. Everyone's like, nah, just call them the shorter version. American sports is stupid. We're like, here's this long-ass name. No, just... No. So, how do you play You're not playing basketball. You're still just fighting people. Oh, that guy has a basketball.
Well, so, like, one of the things about this game is that...
Yeah, I recognize that dude with the mask.
But...
I forget his name.
But yeah, not all characters are playable. So some characters will just be there as support characters. Or some of them will not even have that. So it kind of depends on the character. Also, I think Kakashi keeps stealing all my kills.
Nice. By the way, holy shit. By the way, for my phone, Daniel, like when I went to the mall, it was fucking packed. It was so hard to find a parking space. My god. But, unlike the time we went to the mall, you could easily get in from any entrance. They weren't blocking anything off. But finding a parking space sucked.
Congratulations. This is illegal play in professional basketball. Just
hitting people. Well, I mean, yes, Greg, if you're
going to your arm as rapidly as possible is definitely illegal.
I mean, it worked for Michael Jordan in Space Jam.
Oh, great! I have to run.
If the ref doesn't see it, it's fine. True. That's how all sports work. If the ref doesn't see it, it's effectively legal. Oh god. Is this in there to break the barriers or what?
No, I just need to run. But,
The fuck?
Oh, I think I'm trying to not get run over by all these assholes spamming,
doors?
That sleeping assist, character.
Oh.
But I can't technically do it because this character can minorly fly.
You just have to do this for the next 4 minutes, Daniel?
Probably.
That's ridiculous. Well, I guess now's a good time as any for me to get a cookie, I guess.
Yeah. Greg, have you seen any of the sports anime or anime/manga in this set? I have considered showing some amount of sports anime, but I've kind of been debating on whether or not it's like worth it or not. I've heard Captain Tsubasa and Prince of Tennis get really dumb though. Well, Tsubasa especially. I've seen a few sports manga, but never managed to get into any of the anime, mostly because I don't do sports. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough.
Because I've skimmed just a few sports manga, I've never managed to get into the anime because I don't watch sports much. Well, I would be able to understand it. You'd be a hockey. Is there a hockey anime?
I believe there is. I don't think it's part of Shonen Jump, but I believe I've seen a hockey anime.
Yes, there's Pura Ore, Pride of Orange. It's a 12-episode series that follows a girls' ice hockey team as they learn to play the sport and become the best in the country. First
So
thing I
this is
see
it.
is a video from a guy named Tony, and his thumbnail is just a picture of the anime with the word bad next to it. So I assume it sucks. Unless it's just unless it's a grifter. Also, then nice. The next, oh, okay, that's the only anime. Apparently, it's done.
Okay, son of a bitch.
The Pride of Orange has a 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, I hear you're on most of that, Greg. Oh, I just had to not touch the deck. God damn it. Alright. Well. Okay, so Prince of Tennis wasn't that great. And swimming manga. Yeah. I've heard things about no, it wasn't Yuri on Ice. What's that? Wasn't there a male-based swimming anime? Free, that's the one. I've heard weird things about Free.
Oh boy.
And
There's
then
an
the
anime for a lot of stuff, isn't there?
in the martial arts, yeah, I agree on that one. Alright, so back to the other things in this world. We got all the sports ones. So we also got Rurouni Kenshin, which got into a whole lot of shit because of its mangaka.
What happened?
Gintama, which Greg has wanted to show, and ever-present Naruto, because that one's not a mess enough. And then we got Pew Jufuku Jaguar, Home Tutor Hitman Reborn.
I'm sorry, Home Tutor Hitman? What the fuck?
Yeah, this one's... Actually, no, we'll probably do
is
this
the guy...
one,
what the fuck is Home Tutor Hitman? Is it just like a guy who's like tutors kids after school for math? And then it's like also a hitman.
We'll get to it. Yeah, as Greg said, don't think about it too hard. And then we have Bobo. Greg, what do you want to do?
Greg is typing.
Okay, Greg also wants to do Reborn. Yeah, so as I've understood Reborn from all little of it that I've actually seen, the main thing is that the main character gets a aptly named home tutor who turns out to be a mafia boss or something.
Okay.
Who in turn can give other people the power of quote-unquote mafia boss by shooting them in the head with a special bullet or something.
So it's Persona 3.
You know what, actually, I guess when you think about it, yeah.
I find it so, like, rant funny that they're like, you know what's the best way to get superpowers? Shooting yourself in the skull. What the fuck, man? Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Well, I mean, at least in Persona, they have a decent enough reason for shooting themselves in the head. This time, it's just
I don't think anyone has any reason for shooting themselves in the head, my guy. That's the same as, like,
well, it had something to do with
that guy
like
died,
killing your inner demons or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so also people said when they're like, you know what, I'm over everything, Daniel. That's the same shit. It's not very well thought out. Especially in that era where it was like just after like a lot of shit that I'm not going to get into because I don't want to deal with that. And I also don't want to talk about it because he's going to demonetize me. Greg says, the main character finds out he's actually the heir to an Italian mafia family when a twerp claims to be his new tutor shows up and shoots him in the face. What the fuck?
Well, look, you asked. We warned you to stop thinking about it.
Okay, I was hoping it was just a tutor that's also a hitman. That sounds more fun. Get Tom Cruise to do it.
Turns out the twerp was actually a renowned assassin who's been shrunk into infancy to steal his full powers.
So it's the thing that we saw. What was that anime we watched where it was like the one of the game. It's based off the ancient Japanese legend, but they modernized it for modern audiences. Princess Kaguya, or whatever. It's like the same thing.
Cosmic Princess Kaguya?
Kaguya, yeah, my bad. Like, I can't remember.
I don't know if that's the one that you wanted to go for the comparison point here, but...
I mean, like, she arrived as a, like, literal, like, baby and had to relearn how to do it.
Well, not denying that part.
I quite enjoyed that movie. That was very fun.
Ah.
That was a good one. Also, what the fuck? Who's this man with the giant...
Yeah, when you get to the Laughter Galaxy,
yellow hair
things stop
what?
making a whole lot of sense.
Why
Honestly,
is
it
this
says
man...
a lot that Bobo is probably one of the more reasonable things in this world.
That one for, like... Bobo sounds like... The name of it sounds like it's for, like, small children. It's like Sesame Street. Also, Boy, Sesame Street. I saw, people gave Emo shit. Because Emo, like, tweeted, like... The Emo account, like, tweeted a few weeks ago, like, for the Knicks and, Bobo's in fact normal, Greg says. Elmo tweeted fucking like, I hope both teams win, and everyone in New York's like, Elmo, you grew up on these streets, because it's supposed to be like a street in New York, it's supposed to be Sesame Street. And everyone got in on it, including the department in New York City that takes care of naming all the roads. They're like, don't threaten us, Elmo, you better take back what you said, or we're gonna remove your name, Sesame Street, from the street name. And then also I saw Elmo's head on a pike yesterday, or like this morning on the Instagram reels. Why are you a dork?
Well, I am now the coma.
The 3's and E's that keep appearing just remind me of Brain Age. Alright, I'm gonna get my cookie now, because you're just a door. I'll be right back.
I mean, I think... I can't tell if they're trying to bomb each other or bomb me. Whatever it is, I don't think it's working. Get there eventually. Oh yeah, I think this is actually one of like 4 missions that you can play as these normally, because otherwise you can't unlock these characters. Or these specific coma panels yourself. I do like how all their attacks are like the standard frames that you would normally see for a manga, so like impact frames and all that. And there is Fist. Shit, what's on one of my specials again? Oh yeah. Okay, once it gets to 2 minutes, I'll get myself hit. Or at least I'll stop moving around and see if the enemy actually comes over to me. Alright, AI, I'm sitting right here. Right here. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is extremely depressing. What is going on? Hello? Hooray, finally. It only took how long? Ugh. I feel like I could have just stood still and I probably would have gotten that one. Alright. For the sake of having more than like one stream of this, should we do, or more than 2 streams of this, should we do one more and then call it, make it a shorter stream? Oh, Matt's not there. Like, why is Matt so quiet? That would say a lot. I mean, realistically speaking, I feel like I could bolt down the entire game if I wasn't worrying about success rate in one shot. But I would like to do this more than one stream. Well, I guess I'll do Loop Bobobo. Let's get that one out of the way. I forgot how little just watching the reel for Bobo makes any kind of sense whatsoever. God, the manga's worse than the anime. The anime was already bad. Manga makes the anime look incredibly coherent. That's terrifying.
I'm back. What did I miss since you beat the shit out of more people?
Greg and I were just trying to determine whether or not we want to call it after this world, just so that we can
have something
keep
for next
more
week.
Content.
Okay, I'm good with that. It's already been an hour and a half. I don't mind this. Like, this is just fun because you can just yap, and I mean, you're having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a simple game, but hey, older simple games are good, man. Why are you Pac-Man with Sonic? What the fuck?
Well, I'm a son.
You just got the shit beaten out of you. Congrats. You just got fucked Mario hit you.
Yes.
With a star.
Well, this is what I get for getting too close to the edge. I need to stand further away. Oh, I can't break the side, damn it. And now we wait to see if the AI can figure out how to get over here. Oh shit. Keep forgetting that damn it. That my circle input is not the same thing as what I think it is. Okay, I think I did just get Sunman though, so okay. Hey, That's fantastic.
What the f are you hitting them with?
I don't know, man. You think I have any idea what's going on in this shit?
No. Okay, chat, look what I got. Look what I got. I got this black and white cookie. My parents brought it back from New York from the best fucking bakery on earth. It's so good. I love this bakery. I've been going there, like, whenever I visit people on the East Coast since I was a kid. It's the best. It's in, it's the fucking best bakery. It's Rockland Bakery. Shout out to them. It's the GOAT bakery of the planet. It's not in New York City itself, but like if you ever go to like there, go to this bakery. They have the best cookies. They have the best bread. It's the fucking best place to get just like carbs. It's all made, and you get to go there. And, like, you get to go in the back where the assembly is and literally just pick the fresh bread yourself after you put some gloves on. And you just load up a bag with it, like a paper bag, and you just shove it in. You're like, I want some challah, throw it in there. I want some, like, this other bread, throw it in there. I want some bagels, throw whatever bagels you want in there. It's amazing. Go there, chat, if you live in that area. So, Daniel? Sorry.
No, there's not really anything else to say. That's what we're gonna call it for today, since we finished off that world.
All right.
We are about halfway done with the game,
Not
barring
bad.
the post-game world, or post-campaign world, which we probably will do as well.
Nice. Not bad for an hour
So,
40 then.
Yeah, so we'll probably get this done in 2 streams, if not 3.
All right.
So,
Short game, but short and sweet, you know?
yep.
I'm enjoying this. Like, it's just fun watching you beat the shit out of stuff. It really is just Shounen Smash, in a way.
Yep.
Does it so for that multiplayer, for the 4P thing, like, can you actually do download play to fight against each other, or no?
So as far as I'm aware, it didn't work with download play, but if each of the people has a copy of the game, then they can
okay.
use their own variant decks and stuff.
So you can, okay, so it does have, like, multiplayer with, like,
Yes.
it's like Fossil Fighters. If you have the game, you can fight against each other.
Yeah.
Or Mario Kart, where you could just use more than Shy Guy.
Yes.
Nice. Well, that's good. Nah, I mean, it's always fun looking at older games like this. DS era, a lot of good shit, and it all works in 3DS. It all works. Which is why it sucks that 3DSs are expensive. But chat, that'll do it for this game today. What's up next for this week? Well, it's Star Rail on Tuesday. Ooh, something new on Wednesday. Daniel, do you want to tell them, or do we want to keep it a surprise?
We'll keep it a surprise until Wednesday.
All right. New surprise game Wednesday. You know, we finished the game this week, so something new. Thursday, more Terra Tech, which is dope. Friday, some Minecraft, you know? Should be good for Minecraft. I'm actually off this week on Friday because it's Juneteenth, so maybe we'll do a day stream or something to get some more Star Rail done if Daniel is not too busy. I'll talk about to him off stream about that. And then Saturday, more Clair Obscure, and then more Jump Ultimate Stars on Sunday. That's the schedule this week. I have nothing this week because I just have nothing. The only Saturday where I'm going to have anything isn't until the end of August, so I have, like, nothing. But, yeah. Greg, do you have any final words about this game today? Besides just Big Cookie? Oh, Greg, you can get ones that are, like, somewhat bigger than this one, too. I'll show you online on the website.
Greg says Bobo.
Greg, I'll show you the website in a minute. But, Daniel, what do you have to say about this game as we close it out for today?
I remember this taking longer as a kid. Maybe, maybe that was hampered by the fact that I couldn't read.
You couldn't read Japanese?
Yes.
Wait, how did you play this game? How did you play this back in the day?
By the virtue of trying everything over and over again and figuring out what the hell worked.
No. I mean, like, how the hell did you play this? Like, did you play this on, like, an actual DS or, like...
No, I got an
emulator.
Yeah.
An R4 card.
With that, yeah, an R4 card. Though,
Nice.
for whatever reason, I do actually own the
mean
prequel
R4?
game, Jump Superstars. I don't know where the hell I got it from, but I have it.
Maybe like a garage sale or GameStop for like a few bucks.
Maybe.
I could see that because you're like, oh, cool. You know, you go to GameStop and because those bastards don't give you the case for the game back then.
Well,
you saw the little
I have
direct
the
cartridge.
case for it.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
That was me pulling out the case.
I heard that. Yeah, I very much heard that you opened the case. So that's cool. But, yeah. That'll do it. By the power of Hairdo, says Greg. Thanks, Greg. But,